So I woke up today a little tired, and my sleep schedule has not been the best recently, and that's definitely something I need to improve on, because if I don't sleep enough, I have such low energy, um, and it's hard to get myself to do the things that I know I have to do, but I still have to do them either way. Um, but besides waking up tired, I am thankful and just have a lot of gratitude for doing this YouTube, because it's been a year and 1 month since I started posting. Actually, yeah, exactly a year and 1 month since I started posting, and I just hit 200 videos uploaded, which it's not the craziest. Actually, it is. 200 is a lot. Um, I never would have thought I would have some type of following doing this, and I was obsessed with YouTube when I was a little kid. So to be able to actually do it, it's still a surreal feeling to me. And I have so much fun doing this, even though I've changed the style of my videos so many different times. Um, this channel is about me, and I get to do and make and create what I want to make. So um, it's this is a part of my story, and I'm loving every bit of it, because I get to just be me and express myself in a lot of different ways, and get creative in the ways that I want to express myself. And especially now, this is a way to keep myself accountable every day. And yeah, it means a lot to me to be able to do this and stick with it, because I have stopped posting multiple times, and I could have just been discouraged and be like, oh, this is not gonna work. I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to gain anything. But really, I've learned so much, and I could just look back at the past 200 videos of how much I've grown and how much I've changed through the videos. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to share that. So I really do mean it when I say that I'm thankful for whoever watches my videos, even if it's just a couple seconds. You know, everyone everyone grows up differently, goes through their own challenges in life, and I always wonder why people live such different lives throughout the entire world. It's kind of going off topic here, but it's just a thought that I've had, how every individual person has their own individual life. And I talked about this while looking at a highway with a bunch of cars passing by, and just thinking how every single car, there's a person inside, maybe another person sitting next to them, maybe a family is in the car, and they each have their own stories. And they were brought together for a reason, and they're there, and they're continuing life day by day, and that's literally every single person on this earth. And it's such a beautiful thought to have, because I know my story the best. I can only imagine what other people's stories are. And some have the ability to want to share their story, and that's a hard thing to do. It really is. And you need a lot of courage and love to be able to do that. So yeah, just I guess it's a morning of reflection for me today, and I am going to Naples today in the afternoon, and I come back tomorrow night. So I may or may not record how that goes, because I've been doing these videos with my tablet or phone, but I do have a whole video camera. So I plan to take that video camera with me and I don't know, just record some stuff. Maybe instead of logs, oh, this is so cringy to say out loud, but maybe instead of logs, I'll put a V and then a dash and then log. So then it'd be a vlog. um, yeah. Uh, anyways, the point is that I'm going to Naples, and I think this is a good chance to just explore and be out and just be out and about. So I'm excited for that and to see how it goes. And I actually have been wanting to watch Good Will Hunting because it's a movie that was shown to me, and it's a very meaningful and special movie. And I've been meaning to rewatch it. So I'm actually going to do something that I haven't done before, where I'm gonna go watch it and then I'll come back to finish this. Maybe share some thoughts freshly finishing the movie. So yeah, I'll be back. All right, so it has been a couple of hours since I was at work, because I ended up staying a little bit after, ate some free food, a lot of food, and then I went to finish the movie. And after watching it, this is my second time watching it too, I realized that there's a lot more I want to say with it. So I'm actually going to do a separate video on it, because it's genuinely a lot more impactful than I thought. So I have a lot more to say. So it's going to be the next video. But yeah, this is kind of all over the place, and I am going to Naples in like 2 hours. So I actually wanted to do this now that like the movie's fresh in my head. So yeah. If you're still watching, thank you, and you are loved. See you in the next one.